Hi everybody, how you doing? This is Tracing Roots, Telling Tales. Goodness, you'd think I'd get that straight. Tuesdays, Tracing Roots, Telling Tales Tuesdays, Genealogy with Donna. This is episode 62 on June 2nd, 2026. So it's episode 62 on 6/2. I didn't do it that way, it just happened that way. Anyway, this is occupations that tell a bigger story. An occupation was often a way of life. So for many ancestors, a job wasn't just employment, it shaped their lives, their daily routines, their social standing, their family roles, the entire community. A farmer, a miner, a teacher, a blacksmith, a seamstress lived very different lives. Their occupations influenced almost every part of their story. Jobs revealed survival and sacrifice. Occupation can tell us how hard life may have been. It may have explained a shorter life because of the hardships fought through with that occupation, what risks they faced, how families survived financially. Some ancestors worked dangerous, exhausting jobs simply to give the next generation more opportunity. Work often ran in families. Many skills and trades were passed down generation to generation. Many skills and trades, such as farming, carpentry, merchant work, military service, caregiving. Sometimes families identify because they are tied to the work that they did. You know, it wouldn't be unusual for a farmer to be able to do some carpentry. And as their children grew up, maybe the father did most of the farming and the child did most of the carpentry. So that's how that would work. Occupations can explain migration and movement. People often moved because of work. Railroad expansion, mining opportunities, factory jobs, land ownership, and economic survival. Understanding their occupation helps explain why they lived where they did. Yeah, you have to live where the work is. I mean, even in this day and age, there are some remote workers, that is true, and those that do remote work are very privileged to be able to do that. But if you need to be in a factory or you need to be hands-on working with people, you have to be where the people are. So that's, not everybody has the privilege of being able to work remote, which I understand completely. Their work was part of their legacy. Even ordinary jobs mattered. Their labor built families, supported communities, created opportunities for future generations. So many of us are living easier lives because someone before us worked incredibly hard. When we understand how our ancestors worked, we begin to understand how they lived. And we also gives us an inkling on why they lived the way they lived, what their goals, what their aspirations, what their dreams were. So think about that. Think of one person in your family tree that you're really interested on why they did what they did, where they moved, why they worked what they worked. Did they improve themselves? Was their first occupation their last occupation? Was their first occupation a stepping stone to different occupation? Interesting questions. Anyway, that's all for this week. Take care. Have a wonderful week. And I will talk to you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.